All right, as promised, here is the new clean 2016 business plan for CTE that you guys will be getting here shortly, 15 days away from the launch of this. It's as simple as 1, 2, 3, 4. Number one, just put in your information, your agent name or team name. Estimated taxes are now in here. We're going to actually tell you how much money you should be setting aside per transaction on every single one of your transactions, and then year to date, how much money should you have set aside for your taxes. So you guys can choose your own tax percent, your big why, what drives you, why do you do this. Your cap is input here as well, because we're going to track your cap live real time. And then all of your key numbers are right up on top. Your GCI, your cost of sales, what percentage is it, what percentage of your cost of sales is splits, and what percentage is to your team members, and that's broken down by percent. Your gross profit, your operating expenses, the percent, the total operating expenses, and then your net profit. So the production tab, which I'm on right now, I'll go through. Then there's a financial tab where you can actually go in and do your complete budget through the financial tab, making it much easier than you had last year. And then an overview tab, which is going to be like the 7th level, that little poster that most of you have in your market center. It says level 1, level 2, level all the way down to level 7. We're going to show your team and what level you're at, and we're going to break it all out in a basically like an image view where you're going to see the lead agent, and then all your listing agents will be listed off to the left, all your buying agents will be listed off to the right, and then all of your admins and ISAs will be down the middle with their names and their goals on that sheet. And that sheet is going to also show you goals versus actuals at any time, so you can pull up the overview of the team and you'll be able to see that diagram of the team in the level format and who's doing what, are they on pace to hit their goals. So the way it works now, the economic model really hasn't changed. It just changed the layout of this. So we just put in our names. So the lead agent, Johnny lead agent, the role obviously lead agent, the GCI goal for me as a lead agent, my percentage of income from listings, my average sale price on a listing on a buyer, my commission rate on a listing on a buyer, referral income. It'll automatically tell me how many listings and buyers I need to sell. Then we're going to take it a step further. How many do I need to list, and how many buyers do I need to take under contract? So it asks you what percentage of your listings sell. 70%. Buyers, 65%. So now I need to take 43 listings and 77 buyers. And then before we actually get them under contract, we want to find out how many appointments we need to go on. So what percentage of the appointments do I go on, do I get when I take a listing and a buyer? Then it'll tell me how many annual listings I need to take. What does that look like monthly? And then how many buyers do I need to take? What does that look like monthly? And my contact to appointment percentage, we're going to track that as well. And then your net income. And then now what is totally different about this version, thanks to your feedback, is no longer does everything get tied to the lead agent and then just kind of subtracted off of that. Now it gets added to it as a team total. So you put your individual goals as the lead agent, and then you put all of your team members' goals, and that gets added to it as a total team goal, which is the way it should have been done to begin with. So I apologize for that, the way it operated last year, but that's going to get fixed this year. So you're putting each of your team members, up to 30 different team members. What is their goal? What is their percent income? Before that was tied to the listing agent, it had to be that. What is their average sale price? That can be different. What are their commission percentages? Those can be different. It'll tell them how many buyers Sally buyer needs to sell. Her percent that close can now be tied to her. So she can say, you know what, yours is 65, but I'm a lot better as the buyer's agent. I'm at 75%. Now I have to take less buyers under contract because I can put my own conversion rates in there for every one of the team members. Exactly how many buyers she needs to take. She can put in her different percent here as well to find out how many appointments she needs to go on for the year. What does that look like monthly? Her net income. And the next feature that has changed as well is the splits. Before it was one split option. Now you can choose between two different splits. When you have a listing, what's the split to the team? When it's a buyer, what's the split to the team? You can differentiate those. So all of your team members just keep getting added to it. You put in their economic model and everything funnels up to the top, gives you the breakdown just like that. So this is not the final version. I still have some customization to obviously do to this and add a few more features in here, but this is what to look forward to. If you have ideas, concerns, questions, please feel free to fire those away right now, and I can see if I can accommodate them before the release. So just to give you another idea of going with a new clean look for this 2016 version. You can see how clean this is. We're going to clean up a few of those other features too, and I'm going to keep giving you previews of that feature before the launch of the 2016 version. Have a great rest of your Wednesday and a great rest of your week.